Oh yeah. Hello everyone. Alright, so last Saturday, Sunday morning, I almost got arrested for cursing out a cop. And I messed up kind of. I didn't mess up. I just created a really low vibrational experience or situation by being intoxicated and being angry and not controlling my emotions. So I went out to the club, which I rarely do. I rarely go out, and I ended up going out. Had some Jose Cuervo, which is it brings out the demons in you. Let's just say that. And so one of my friends, actually, I just met her that night. She was smoking hot. She had these short shorts and revealing outfit, a really tight outfit. Oh man! And so she left her phone at 7-Eleven, and we dropped her home. And then me and my homegirl Isla were left, and we went to go get her phone back because the guy called asking for her to come back. So automatically, I felt like some girl, like they were trying to disrespect the girl, because she was dressed the way she was. So I told Isla to go in there and get the phone. And once I found out that she wasn't able to get the phone, I went in there pretty angry, and I told the guy I was gonna break his face if he didn't give us back the phone, because I was like, she lives right down the road. I gave him the address, this and that, and the guy had like a huge knife, and we were just staring each other down. He's like, "You gonna break my face?" And I was like, "Just give us the phone, and there won't be a problem," and no fear in my eyes, I don't know, I wasn't thinking about my kid or anything. I wasn't me, and so I told him, just give us the phone, and there won't be a problem. So he went behind the counter. He says okay, and he goes behind the counter, puts down the knife, and his little manager comes out. He's a smaller guy, and I told him, give us the phone, and I started cursing. I said, give us the fucking phone, back, and there won't be a problem. And I got really loud, so they began to call the cops. And I told the manager, I was like, you gotta watch out for that guy. What's he doing carrying a knife, this and that. And the guy says to me, like, what are you doing coming in here like that? And I didn't really have a response. I didn't have an answer for that guy. So I kind of regained my senses, and I realized that I was kind of wrong. So I began to apologize to the to the guy, and I was like, I apologize. I'm sorry for coming at you like that. I shouldn't have said, I'm gonna break your face. That's pretty immature of me. And he's like, it's too late for apologies. I'm not gonna accept the apology right now. So I still apologized to him. I was trying to look him in the eye and everything. And then as I turn around, there's a police officer there, and I go up to the officer. I'm like, hello, officer. He's like, what are you doing, trying to cause problems here? What are you doing? You know, he's pretty much like acting big and tough. Like he was already trying to, you know, show his authority. And so I said, we're just trying to get our friend's phone back. And he's like, well, she has to come back and get it herself. And I said, okay, fine. So I was about to leave and just walk out, and he said, you can't curse. So I'm like, what? What do you mean I can't curse? And he's like, you can't curse. He's like, I heard you on the phone. And I was like, what'd you hear me on the phone? Just cursing? And he's like, you can't do that. And I was like, what do you mean? I can say whatever I want. I said, fuck, shit, poop. I can say anything I want. It's freedom of speech, First Amendment. And he says, no, you cannot. So I ended up walking outside, and he says it again, like I can't curse. And my state of mind at that time, I wasn't having that. Like that, I can say anything I want. This is a free country. I can say anything I want. First Amendment, freedom of speech. And he wasn't having that, so he put his hands on me. I said, "Don't put your hands on me." And I was looking him in his eyes, no fear. Don't put your hands on me. He's like, put his hands on me two more times, and I was gonna lose it, And I'm just looking him in his eye, and I'm like, just because you have a badge on you doesn't mean you can do anything you want. And his partner comes up to me. There's three cops all together, and it's just me and my homegirl Isla outside the 7-Eleven, and he tells me to relax, and I said, I am relaxed. Tell your partner to relax. He's the one putting his hands on me, this and that. So after that, I was against the wall, kind of like with my back against the wall, and all these cops coming to me, and he put his hands to my side as if to arrest me, put me in handcuffs. And that's when I say I'm a United States Marine. I fought in Fallujah, Iraq, 2004, this and that, and that's when he let go of my hand, and I said, I fought for all three of you cops, and for what? For me to come home, for you to put your hands on me for cursing? I was like, where's the respect at, this and that. And I ended up walking away, sliding away. And I even taunted the cop. I was like, I bet you never even shot your weapon before, this and that, which was really unnecessary of me. But, my ego was fed, and my pride was just out there. And so I ended up walking away. And I didn't feel good at all. Like, my heart didn't feel good. My head didn't feel good. And I questioned Isla. I was like, what did I do? Like, did I do something wrong? And she's like, nah, everything's okay. Like, this and that. So I felt good to stand up to those cops, because if it was anybody else, they would have arrested them for any reason, and that's not right, like, just for cursing. Like, what, are you kidding me? Like, So I kind of dissected the whole situation, and you know, um, it was just wrong of me. Like, that wasn't me. That wasn't my pure state of being. I'm normally loving, happy, and compassionate. Everything good. I'm awesome. I think I'm a great person to be around with. And that wasn't normally me. Like, that wasn't the normal me. So I'm glad I at least got an apology into that guy. But I don't know. I was playing Miss Pac-Man, and Miss Pac-Man is this game where you're eating all these little things and you're getting chased around. Anyway, so I got killed like 30,000 points into the game, and I usually get 100,000 points, which is really good. And so I couldn't focus on the game. I just kept thinking about what happened, like it really affected me, and it didn't make me feel good. So I noticed that when I'm not focused in the game, I get killed easily. Like, I don't see all avenues of approach where the threat can be coming from, or I don't see any escape. I don't see where I can take another route and just maneuver myself, nice and swiftly around, without getting hurt or without hurting, pretty much with ease, ease and grace. How about that, Like, when I'm focused in the game, I can see from a better view, and I can move and react quicker, But like that night at the 7-Eleven, I was intoxicated. I wasn't seeing clearly, and I acted in a low vibration, a low frequency, and I created my reality. That experience right there, I created that, and I take responsibility for that. Even though the cops deserve to be schooled like that and to be taught a lesson, that wasn't a good feeling. And if I was a happy person, if I come at the guy with the respect, maybe I could have got the phone back. Maybe everything could have gotten avoided. But I believe strongly that everything happens for a reason. And maybe that's something I needed to learn. To quit drinking alcohol. Obviously, nothing really good comes out of drinking alcohol. Only thing you can learn from alcohol is to stop drinking alcohol. That's what I think, at least. And yeah, I mean, that's a perfect example of just creating your universe. As my friend told me. And yeah, love and light, much peace. Let's not be hypocrites like I was that night. I was being a hypocrite. If I want to be a man of peace, I gotta live it, walk it, breathe it, drink it. So I hope you guys can learn something from that little story. All right, I love you guys. Peace.